Well, greetings and salutations. It's Good Deeds Real Estate with a Mission. I'm Bill Weidecker, and normally I would be getting introduced by my wife, Diane Davidson, but as you can probably tell, I'm here solo today. She is off on assignment, as they say on the networks. I want to talk today about the market in general, but also give you a little bit of an indication as to what's going on. I saw a survey from Realtor.com recently of home sellers, and what struck me of all of the stats was that 79% of the sellers that were surveyed said they had wished they had sold their home sooner. They wished they had not waited. And I found that interesting because there's been a lot of waiting that's been going on in the last couple of years with sellers waiting for the right moment, waiting for more inventory, waiting for the right interest rates. You get my point. And yet those that did elect to do it this year, 80% of them, or almost 80, 79% said they wished they hadn't waited. So I want to talk today about the market and what's going on. The National Association of Realtors just released the August pending sales numbers. Now, I get it. You're hearing this podcast. I'm recording it on the 1st of October. There's about a month of lag. The National Association of Realtors releases their pending sales data for the previous month on the 29th of the following. So you get my point is they released that information just the other day. And pending sales in the Northeast, pending means this, yet to close. And that gives us an indication as to future closed sales because pending sales will tell us whether the market's up or down in the future. And pending sales in the Northeast were up 4% month over month and 4% year to date. And the year to date number tells me a lot because it gives me an idea of the cumulative effect of the first 8 months of the year. Now, I like that we're up compared to other parts of the country, but here's what the question I always ask. Well, if the Northeast is up, what's the state of New Hampshire look like? And so I'm proud to tell you that those numbers we have, and the pending sales for the month of August compared to the month of July are up 21%, 21% month over month. And year to date, New Hampshire is up 7.5%. That is a strong increase. And in part, that's because inventory is also, new listings have also increased this year. We are up about 12% in new listings. So more properties coming on the market, more sales as a result of it, more pendings as a result of it. So that's good news if you're thinking of selling because most of the time people say, I would sell, but I don't know what I would buy. The fact that there's more inventory coming on is good news for you, because the likelihood of being able to find what you're looking for also goes up with an increase in inventory. We're in a much more buyer-friendly market these days than we were a year ago, or certainly the year before that. Now, I say buyer-friendly. That doesn't mean buyer's market. We're still slanted towards the advantage for a seller. So if you're thinking of selling and you're wishing to make that happen, now may be a good time to talk to us because 2026 is around the corner, and the conversations for you sellers in 2026 should be happening here in the fourth quarter of 2025. I hope that makes sense, but all of this points to a market that I believe, barring cataclysmic events, barring a much more predictable market for the future. We are now reaching a point where interest rates, as of this morning, interest rates were about a 30-year fixed rate, 6.3, 6.4%. Certainly, we have seen mortgage rates come down in the last 45 days. You can now get a 15-year mortgage under 6, and that's good news. And VA and FHA mortgages are around 6.25, and can, depending on the day and depending on the bond market, be even better than that. So you need to reach out to us if you're thinking of executing on a home buying or home selling and buying decision in 2026. Now is the time. And that's all I have for you today. Obviously, we don't have that give and take banter that I would normally have with my wife, and much shorter snippet of information for you. Again, if you like what you're watching and what you're hearing, please feel free to subscribe to us on our YouTube channel. Again, it's Good Deeds Real Estate with a Mission. We're at the Fine Homes Group, and we love what we do, and we would love to help you.